Alright, so I went to the store and picked up some of those spark plugs I was telling you guys about. The BKR7Es. Those are pretty popular with boosted d16 engines, so I'm going to put them in and see if it helps that breaking up issue I'm having at higher RPMs. Alright, so I went through them all and capped them to 30 thousandths for my little feeler gauge, because that's all I have handy right now. And yeah, 30 thousandths is supposed to be a good start, or a good starting point, and work your way down if you still have issues. So, alright, so there's 30 thousandths, and here's what came out. It's like twice the gap. Alright, before I even like test drive it or do anything, I blew apart one of the pipes again, so I'm gonna have to button that up before I even see what those spark plugs can do. So I couldn't find the rest of my charge pipe, and it fell off as I drove it inside the garage. That's how secure this thing is. So I'm gonna glue it on there and see what it does with the new spark plugs. It'll run really good and blow the engine, or run really bad and blow the engine. So I am excited to see what happens. Alright guys, I've got some bad news. Whenever I popped my charge pipe this last time around, it actually separated and dragged on the road and actually cracked right there. So this sucks, man. I really want to test those spark plugs and see if they work or not. Alright, so if this doesn't hold, I don't know what will. And on this side, I'm going to use some PVC glue, primer and cement to get this tight.
You put the primer?
Yeah, I probably should have cleaned it first.
Actually, one of them is a cleaner, I think. It's like a cleaner solvent, and then the... Oh, I'm supposed to recording you?
Shut up.
Wait. Yeah. But it's the... Never mind.
Let me see.
Nah, it's going. You're lucky, motherfucker.
Listen on the primetime stuff. Alright, so I went over and tightened every single clamp I have. I glued up the connections that I could get to and duct taped those two bottom elbows. Got the plugs in. I'm going to go for a test drive.
My toe strap's ready for you.
Alright, cool. You sure you don't want to go with me?
How are you going to get back if you break down?
Okay. Is it under a tire? Alright, I'll get it when I get back. Alright, I have no idea what it's gonna do. It could be really good or really bad, or exactly the same. And I'll know as soon as I get into boost. It was breaking up. Damn, I don't remember. Maybe like 8 or 9 PSI. It was starting to break up. I wouldn't rev anymore. I'm gonna turn the light on. Hold on. Alright, here we go. What's it gonna do? Alright, so it revved really cleanly at first, and then I lost all boost, so I blew something off. But it revved really clean. I really like the way that felt. Alright, back in the garage. I'm gonna find out what blew this time, what the next weakest link was. It came off the manifold. Alright, so my little Ace Hardware boost controller was supposed to be set at its lowest setting, and it went to 11 PSI and then blew off the coupler on the manifold right there. So I went ahead and capped it off, so it's back to 6 PSI or 7 or wherever it was before, and I'm gonna go for another drive. Alright, so I think it's definitely safe to say that there's those new spark plugs fix the breaking up issue, the upper RPMs that revved up like nice and clean and boosted to 11 pounds, blew off the charge pipe, and I'm scared it would have been even higher, more boost, if it wouldn't have blown the charge pipe. So I put it back to where it was. The most I was getting was like 5-6 pounds, so I'm gonna see if it actually puts out more with the right spark plugs. Yeah, she's fixed. Revs clean and high, no problems. Doesn't hesitate, it just revs. Nice.